I'm Stephen James from Uva Imports, and we have a very exciting thing for you today. I have here with me Fabio Zenato from Le Morette, a winery on Lake Garda, making beautiful wines from indigenous varietals. Fabio, give us a brief history about what you're doing there on Lake Garda with Le Morette and the viticulture making wines from this beautiful region.
Hi, Stephen. Thank you to Uva Imports for your great support in trying to make the distances very closer. Let's say Fabio Zenato, our winery is a first-generation family-run winery, Le Morette. We are located in Peschiera del Garda, northeast of Italy. Our name is referring to a specific monarch living in our territory, specifically in a very small lake called Lago del Frassino. And to us, it's very important because this symbol in our brand is the real confirmation of the care we put in our everyday work for the biodiversity conservation and following all the sustainable criteria for viticulture that we apply every day in the vineyards and in winery. You know, this is something that we love to underline because we are family, we are artisanal wine producers, and we dedicate plenty of attention on these aspects. Of course, a first-generation family winery makes a lot of importance of history and experience, but this direction in protection of nature and conservation of biodiversity to us is very important because it means, of course, not using any herbicides or chemical pests and insecticides, trying to protect all the beneficial insights of the vineyards, and it's a way to get a healthier style wine. The same criteria we also apply in our winery. So the winery is mostly underground, and this is a natural conditioning system with zero energy costs and allow us to process grapes by gravity. So this is a new building of 2013, but based on fixed criteria of following sustainability from vineyard to the wine producing site. It's important because the whole area is a natural site protected by the European Union because of this very unique monarch. And we try to really be very authentic to our territory through our grapes, Turbiana, and for the white wine Lugana, and the Corvina and Rondinella for Chiaretto and Bartolino wines, which are all autochthon grape varieties. So the family since ever is working with autochthon grapes to give the best expression on the identity of the wines we produce. And this since 3 generations. So the idea is really preserving the territory where we live and where we work every day, caring about water, air, and soil, which are the 3 main characters that make this area unique because of the lake nearing, which has a big influence on the climate of our territory, and the action of the formation of the soil, which is the consequence of the glacier of Lake Garda, which is the biggest lake of Italy. And of course, the main experience and expertise in applying all the care to get the best quality in the final bottle of wine, but remembering day by day that being a great viticultor means working in the vineyards to get the 90% of the quality, and then the rest is the real processing of grapes.
Thank you very much for this snippet and this information about Le Morette.
Now we're here with our Lugana Mandolara, which is our most important white wine of the winery. Our winery located in Peschiera del Garda, in the southern coast of Lake Garda. And this wine is a very unique direct consequence of this terroir, made of clay soil because of the action of the glacier, and pure expression of the 100% indigenous grape Turbiana. These 2 are the real ID characters of this fantastic fresh style wine that has a very unique sapidity and green freshness in the young phase that easily move to minerality in. It's a white wine that in our 3-generation family-run winery has been since ever the most important wine of the winery. And it's the real flagship of the winery and of this very small territory of Lugana. The wine is produced, of course, with all hand-picked grapes, normally mid-September, and a very, very careful fermentation phase that allowed to maintain all the integrity of the delicate fragrances of these grapes in the final glass of wine. It's a fantastic wine that can easily be poured for aperitif, or because of the area of the Lake Garda territory and the lake cuisine, can be really used for a lot of food pairing, especially with fish. But I would suggest also with crudité, with something very unique because of its delicate sensation and this very fresh acidity.
Fabio, I'm going to taste the Mandolara Lugana, the region Lugana with the grape Turbiana. Will you mention maybe what the name Mandolara, what was the inspiration behind this name for the wine?
Yeah, Mandolara, the name of the label of this wine, refers to a line of almond trees which is surrounding part of the vineyard. It's quite a big vineyard, and there are these fantastic white blossoming trees that are surrounding the vineyard. That's the reason of Mandolara, because Mandolara means the almond trees area. Very dialect word of this area.
And when I taste this wine, when I first smell this wine, white blossoms, maybe even a little nuttiness. Maybe I'm influenced by the name of the wine, but also these wonderful sort of dense citrus fruits. I love how this wine tastes with green vegetables, even asparagus. I tell people this is perfect for like a hollandaise sauce for a brunch with a little salmon, poached eggs, hollandaise sauce, maybe a few sprigs of asparagus. What am I tasting here?
I think that you're great because your food pairing are suggesting the taste of the wine. Sapidity and salinity are the two dominant characters of the taste of this wine. Sure, delicate on the flavor, on the aroma, and then getting some more richness in taste. The palate is richer than the aroma, in my opinion, and this really bring the wine to another level in food pairing.
Fabio, you mentioned the texture of the wine. Is this coming mainly, would you ascribe this compacted clay soil giving you this richness? Because it's unoaked, right? It tastes, but it has that weight that people associate maybe with an unoaked Chardonnay.
You're right. Here, the role of the soil is so important. This variety, Turbiana, on these clay soils, in the sense of 40%, so rich in clay, is giving this kind of unique expression in integrity and richness in taste. So the same result could not be obtained in other soils. This is the confirmation of the habitat of this plant, of this variety in this territory, where it's grown since 2,000 years.
The region itself being there, it's so incredible, and it's a very small finite area, 7 square miles at the southern shore of the lake, very unique soils, unlike anything else that I've ever tried. It's truly a special experience to try the wines of Lugana from the Turbiana grape. Thank you so much.
Thank you.